had a reunion every 4 years to celebrate the only black high school in the county there. And we did everything well, you know, that the white boys did. And it was uncanny how the boys dropped out.
They couldn't take it.
Yeah, I remember it was 71 or 72. And I went to the reunion. They said Ernest won't be Jordan. What happened to Ernest? Ernest died. You know, Ernest was a soldier. And he just died natural death. And he was the most healthy of the among of us because he was a professional soldier, you know. And then nothing happened the next 4 years. It was the next 4 years, they said, Clarence won't be Jordan, and Clarence dropped out. Well, Clarence was, got to be one of those Chrysler dealers during the...
Oh, he sold cars.
Time when blacks was getting some of those dealerships. And he was doing all right. And then it was Clark Lassiter. And then he and I were real close. And then I went last time, I was the only one left. But that's life, man.
Right, man. Oof.
You enjoy it while you can. Enjoy your youth.
Well, Mr. Kelly, I gotta say, man, I'm happy to have met you. You know, because I always have that in my mind, man. I said, the police chief, right? You was police chief, right?
I was deputy chief.
Deputy chief, right.
Yeah, that was, for all intents purposes, I was a chief. I was in charge of the Anacostia area, the whole...
You see it now.
Anacostia area. I run at all police services in that area. And it was some experience. Never thought I'd make it. Since it was all white when I first joined the boys.
There's only, what, a handful of blacks at that time?
Yeah. They had kept it at 10% black.
Damn.
And the civil service came along in '57 and said you couldn't put a fixed rate on the applicants like that. And to keep civil service involved, that they were going to have to go elsewhere. Well, the people in the district wouldn't stand for that.
Bless you.
So then we started to decrease. And then when the civil service ruled on the promotion exam, they ruled that a degree of blacks based on our participation in the department had to get good efficiency ratings. And that, you know, you couldn't have with the fair-haired white boys to get everything. And then it went from there. Oh, man. But you got to you have to get in there and hustle. You got to try to make it.
Right. Can't get discouraged and let them knock you off, man. Because a lot of people probably quit. They couldn't take it, the intimidation. I can imagine. Yeah. I read different books on it. So I can imagine.
But if I was in your line of work,
yeah,
you know, I'd like to think that I would get some of that big money. You're in construction.
Yeah.
You know how to put buildings up.
Towards the end.
Back in my day,
yeah,
they wouldn't sell blacks no steel.
Damn.
You could put up a steel structured building. Then they would, you had all kinds of tricks with the labor unions and contracts that didn't hold up in court. So now you can form your own construction crew. And man, it seems to me that those, the Puerto Ricans.
I work with them every day, yep.
And the people from Costa Rica.
Yep.
Are a rich source of labor that do good work. You got so many brothers that don't want to do that work.
I know, man. It's empty. I'm telling you, Mr. Kelly, I think I work with about 400 guys. A good 80% is Latino. 80% Latino. And the ones who do work with us, after a while, I don't know if they get lazy, their mentality, they don't want to come back to work. They make a few checks and they disappear. But you got a few that stay in it for the long haul, but not many. Not many.
But what little I did learn about construction, I was able to build me a house with it.
Yeah.
I didn't build a house in Washington.
Oh, not on Joplin? Not that one.
But the one down at the beach, I built most of that. With these little mitts of mine. It was just a shack when I bought it.
For real? Real small?
Yeah,
it looked like that. The room in the back was, you added on. It don't look like it was there. You added that on, right?
It was built recently.
Yeah. You can look at it kind of, yeah.
But it was a shack sitting on a slab. And I roll up my sleeves and said, I'm going to make this into a place to be proud of. And I thought my grandson would help me with it.
You didn't want to.
No, he's laid his dog do. And he wants me to give him a key so he can go down there and enjoy himself. I tell him, no.
You say he out of his mind.
He wouldn't help me when I wanted you to help me. So you didn't want to do all that work.
Yeah.
And that work doesn't hurt you.
It doesn't. It don't. It's fun when you get into it.
Yeah, I was in better shape when I was doing construction work than I've ever been in my life.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't think I could raise a roof on a house. Ain't nothing to it because it's so true for us. Cut them into 45-degree angles on the end.
Mm-hmm.
Put them up.
Yep. Once you get that plywood, you start putting it up. In a matter of no time, you building walls. Yep. That's what really opened me up. Once I built my first barricade, I said, this is it. This is easy. Yep. Then after the barricade, I moved to insulation.
And I didn't think I could build a pier.
Mm-hmm. You built that pier?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I didn't sink the poles.
Okay.
I had a engineer down there. I can't remember his name now. But he was putting in the poles for a pier down the way.
Mm-hmm.
And I asked him, I told him I had wanted a pier, but I couldn't afford one.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, he said, well, since I've got the poles up here, he said, I'll put the poles in for you up here. He said, all you got to do is follow the outlines.
Right. Uh-huh. And the rest is easy.
I said, swinging. And he sank the poles for me. And when I got the money, I put the 2x8s
Mm-hmm.
down and floored the pole, and I had my pier.
Hey, but when you had your boats, you used to go out a lot? When you had your boat, you used to go out a lot? Before you sold your boat, did you used to go out a lot with your boat?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I used to go out every weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I had a nice boat.
I know I didn't get a chance to see it or see any pictures.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and it was nice. You could, go out and get on the pier and go out and go fishing, go swimming, water skiing, or whatever you wanted to do.
Uh-huh.
Hey, Mr. Cash.
Yeah.
What's going on, man? Hey, how are you?
Who was that?
Oh, that's one of the techs. Sam, the guy that helps you. Yeah.
What did you say?
No, I said that's Sam, one of the techs that come in here and help you.
Oh.
Yeah. He came in, I think dropped a bag, maybe some snacks or something.
No, I'm fine.
Decorum is important, especially for this institution. No one knows what it is, right? Here now, Fox and Friends co-host Brian Kilmeade. You can also catch him on the Kilmeade Show on Fox News Radio, where you can also catch me every Wednesday with Bill Howard. How you doing, Brian?
I'm doing great. Thanks for having me.
So, what do you think? Is it horrific to do the sleeveless thing and the open toe, both of which, well, this is a
Right. So this has been on the books for a while, I guess. Open toe, no sleeve.
So did they set a new date or what's going on? They set a new date for you to leave? I'm hearing.
A new date for what?
When you leaving?
I don't know.
Oh man, it's like every time I hear one thing, then I talk to my mom. She said, "Oh well, doctor's saying another day," and I said, "Well, I don't know." I said, "I know, man. This thing is pissing Mr. Kelly off." I said, "I know he's tired of
Yeah.
hearing it. I know it, cause I'll be pissed off. So I know you tired of it."
But I told you I wasn't going to be leaving yesterday.
No, I thought you was, cause that's what she told me. But it made sense to me because she said the rehab, that was our last day. We just so happened to come here, you know. So.